First of all, I want to acknowledge Coast Salish territory, that I come with a good heart, mind, and spirit, and that I come in a peaceful way. And every time that I speak in public spaces, I always share why we acknowledge territories. I want to thank Jay and Justin and all of the support networks that supported them. It was really heavy. In a way, I knew it was going to happen, but I prayed so hard. And I was really sad. Because I did their way. I went and I sat with my sisters. We sat in INAC for 6 days with our children, with no men's support. We as women, we advocated for language. We advocated for youth funds. Because we see how vulnerable and how they're targets on our people. I'm so angry. I followed their way. I went with their protocol. It's time for them to do our way. We see the gaps. We are the experts. We know what needs to happen. We have the solutions. And yet, they don't fucking listen. And I'm angry and I'm mad because I will never give up. I'm never fucking gonna give up. Because why? Because we have our beautiful grandmothers who've been advocating for 30 years in our city. And they work on the front line in the downtown east side. And I'm so grateful for them because they taught us how to organize. They taught us how to march in the streets and shut down the streets and say no more. My heart is heavy, but I'm gonna rebuild it by connecting to my friends, my family, my loved ones, my culture, my language, my drumming, my dancing, and no fucking government, no murderer, no corporation, no pipeline can take that away from me. We have our traditional ways of governance, our Haudenosaunee people, our Six Nations people. We have our two-row wampum. That worked. Why? Because we were in our canoe and they were in their ship. And now they're trying to come into our canoe and trying to steer our canoe, and I say, get out of my canoe, and I will teach you, and you will be in your ship, and I will be in my canoe. That's what's up, and that's how we're going to change the system. The U.S. government took our traditional ways of governance and put it into their system and built it around our way. But you know what they forgot? Is the clan mothers, the women. They made it into their patriarchal way of use. So what if the US government can say that, oh, we're gonna use this way of traditional governance, but we're gonna change it into our way? What if it was Haudenosaunee way? What if they came here and was with us and listened to us? It's time for Canada to listen to us. Canada, it's time for you to listen to us. And you know what? With friends and family in our community, we're gonna make them listen. Because you know why? Because we are now the Indian problem. I am the Indian problem, and watch out! Watch out! I acknowledge my sister, Kanahus Manuel, warrior woman. She's the only one I see who's right at the front line. Give it up for Kanahus Manuel. So how I was able to translate my energy, because I'm a youth worker. I've been a youth advocate since I was a youth, since I was 17, over 15 years now. And I'm really scared for my son. I'm really scared for my community. Because they're not gonna be cute anymore. And I do whatever it takes through my music, through my teaching, through marching in the streets, all of the things that I do. And when Tina Fontaine's murderer was non-guilty, it opened a veil of how Canada really, really, really feels about us. Canada lies and lies and lies. So what I do is I put and transfer my anger and my rage and my resistance through my art and through my poetry. And thank you to Talking Stick Festival and Nyla and Molly and all of the amazing Café du Soleil and all of the amazing poets who inspire me. We got to do a slam last night, and this is what I wrote yesterday at 5 p.m. Are you guys ready for this? Yeah. Get rid of the Indian problem. I'm a problem, she's a problem, he's a problem, they're a problem, we're a problem. Problems before we were born. Problems made policy born. Problems sworn and torn. Indian act, Indian acts, Indian artifacts stolen. Museum storage, museum hoarding, to document Indian problems, to document lies and lives, to document genocide. Give it back. Give it all back to our rightful owners. Our treasures were never loners. Masks, totem poles, baskets, and blankets you took without asking. I see you're anxious and thankless with no words. Your heart is blurred. Now you're shook. You're shook in your boots, seeing the strength of these roots, growing deep in the ground, giving life into sound, like seeing my unborn child's ultrasound. Descendants of my future, descendants of our future, descendants of our ancestors are encrusted in the sky like diamonds strung along the universe, making our way, doing it our way, not their way, our way. When will they learn our way? I did not come here to play. I get it done. Will I take care of my son? I don't do this shit for fun. I do it for my mom's mom. I am thankful. I am grateful to my relations, to future generations. They can't get rid of the Indian problem. Why? Because I'm the problem. So that's how I transfer my rage. And that's what helped me, and I encourage you to go to your art, to go to what you do, what your gift is, because we really need each other, because I was about to give up so badly, but I had my brothers and my sisters and two spirit people come around me and surround me and say, we see you, we feel you, we are here for you, we will support you. And it's so beautiful. Look at everybody here today. And you know how we're going to delete all of this is with love. And our love is in us, are so beautiful. Everyone say, I love you to the person next to you. I love you, I love you. Yeah, that sounds so good. Love you. So I'm excited for our next round of what's going to happen. For me, I want to have teach-ins. I feel like that's the next step. I want our experts to come forward, and we want to create space. So we need, venue for that. Next step is to honor our children, our preteens, our youth. We need to feast them up. We need to build them up. So my sister here, Nikki Erminskian, we're gonna work towards that. So if you wanna come help with that, we wanna do that here in Vancouver. So look out for that, because we need to get back to our teachings, the drum, our songs, our dances, our language. So that's what's gonna build us up. So keep going. I encourage you. I felt so alone, but tell the truth. If you're feeling low, speak the truth. I spoke the truth. I said, I can't do this today. Please, Jay, take over. Sarah, Justin, everyone, Harsha. There's people who have the energy. Be honest with your friends and family so that they know how to support you. They don't have the mind reading capabilities, and you need to take care of yourself, because my heart was so heavy and I had to transfer my energy. And being here today is helping me, because I see each and every one of you and I hear your voices and I hear other voices who feel the same as me. I'm not alone. We're not alone. Say, we're not alone. 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 When I say justice, you say for Tina. Justice. For Tina. Justice. For Tina. When I say no justice, you say no peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. When I say stand up, you say fight back. Stand up. Fight back. Stand up. Fight back. Stand up. Fight back. Yeah. So the person who was in a white truck that was following me, see, these are all my homies. You don't scare me. I have my friends and my family, and most importantly, I have my ancestors. So that's what's up. Yeah. So please take care of yourselves. I acknowledge all of the loved ones and all of the amazing matriarchs and the strong voices. And men, I gotta see you, men. Men, I gotta see you. You gotta come with us now. This is the time. You're hearing it a lot. And white people, use your white privilege. This is the time. This is the time. Stand with us. Show us. You are right now, but more. We need more. Let's do this. Ready? Everyone say Skoden! 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 All my relations. All my relations.